Bitcoin is crashing and the altcoin market is probably going to follow. These are the key levels that we need to watch for as Bitcoin struggles to maintain the 42K zone. What's up, guys? I wanted to give you a quick market update as Bitcoin has broken below 42K, is currently sitting at around $41,500. And you're starting to see a lot of influencers talk about specific price levels. Where can Bitcoin head? Was 48K the top of this market? Are we going to drop all the way to $25,000? These are questions. These are what influencers and analysts are now projecting. And that is what we're going to be talking about today. So the first thing I want to discuss is going to be the fear and greed index. All right, if you guys are new to this channel, or if you guys are just new to crypto in general, the fear and greed index is a great way to analyze where market sentiment is currently sitting. Today, it is currently at 60. This is a pretty neutral position. Now, this is a very basic indicator and not a lot of people love utilizing it, but this goes to show markets are indecisive on which way Bitcoin's price is going to move next. Now, if you guys have been following us on the live stream, you guys would know that we took tens of thousands of dollars in profit at the top of this rally. We called the ETF news being a buy the rumor, sell the news event. Was I wrong about the postponement? Yes, but it still allowed us to take massive profit and just call out what was a rumor-based event. And this is the projections moving forward, okay? We're gonna be looking for $39,000, $39,600 to be exact. That is gonna be a massive liquidation level. That is where prices and liquidity do tend to want to attract to. And so the only way we get a bounce off that is if we get enough short positions to really start stacking on top of Bitcoin at where we currently are. Now, we're starting to see more people become bearish, and that is actually incredibly bullish. In fact, Jim Cramer came out and tweeted today that he is really bearish on crypto and believes the bottom is nowhere near in, and in fact, it's just getting started. So we all know what that means, inverse Cramer rule. But the next level, guys, okay, as Bitcoin drops, if it drops, you need to be prepared for this because we are going to be tried to be fudded out of these markets indefinitely. Over the next 3 months, we have less than 100 days until the Bitcoin halving. That means within the next 3 to 4 months, these institutions, these news outlets, these major asset management groups, they're going to try to FUD you out of your bags. Guys, this is the biggest event in crypto's history. The 4-year cycle, the Bitcoin halving, is what matters most, and it's what sets up the catalyst for every single bull run. We're gonna have IPOs, we're gonna have more ETFs, we're gonna have Hong Kong issuing their own funds. It is more bullish than it ever has been, and we are now watching even potentially presidential candidates run for office. And if we get an administration that's bullish on crypto as well, guys, the upside to this is immense. This is going to be the biggest bull run ever. So I welcome lower prices. I want lower prices. We called the 46.5 to 48K level. It's peaked at 49,000. And now we're looking for that 39,600 zone. Now, if you guys follow the BitLab Academy, make sure you guys go to the description below. We'll be hosting a class in there tomorrow as well. I did dollar cost average into a an actual DEX on top of Bitcoin. It's considered the Uniswap, so to speak, of Bitcoin, the new DeFi. Now, with that though, that was the first step in dollar cost averaging. The 39,600 level, if we drop to that, that means altcoins, guys, they're gonna drop by 10, 20, maybe even 30%. And in fact, that is the first level. If we do not get enough shorts in, if we do not get enough bears to cause that liquidation and cause a short squeeze back to the upside, the worst case scenario in my books is going to be that 34,600 level. That is the next major liquidation level. So we have to hold that 39K zone. And by that zone, I mean, it's roughly 37.5 to 39.6. But if we break through that barrier, the downside is even going to be more immense. And that is where we're talking, again, 50% drops on some of these altcoin prices. So what I would be doing right now, if you want to be prepared, we need to focus on the market sentiment. All right, the moment I called it on the way up, I said, once we break $40,000, the cockroach influencers that were gone all of bear market that told you to sell at the bottom, they were going to come out and tell you that Bitcoin was going to go to 100K and that the Bitcoin spot ETF was going to make us all millionaires. Of course, guys, fast forward to today, they were very much wrong. And I believe the same thing is going to happen once we break down to these high 39,000 levels. And that's what we want to pay attention to, okay? You want to buy when there's blood in the streets. Baron Rothschild's famous quote, you want to buy when there's blood in the streets, even if that blood is your own. Okay, this is how you beat market emotions. This is how you become a successful crypto trader. This is the #1 skill set that every successful crypto trader, hodler, anybody that's been in this industry, that's been here for a long time, that has made hundreds of thousands, if not sevens of figures, we're talking millions and millions of dollars, is because they were able to navigate through the emotion. And so the strategy here, guys, I'm still following my 50-25 VC rule. I'm anticipating these lower levels. We're looking at dollar cost averaging with the profits that we took at the top. From there, maybe we break down the 34,000, maybe that happens. Again, worst case, and I welcome it. Please bring prices down, guys. We have a spot Bitcoin ETF launched. I don't even know why people are concerned with prices going down. The question I have for you is, if prices drop back down to that, do you have the balls to actually accumulate this time? Because most people, guys, they did not. They were sidelined. While we were buying at the bottom, FTX, all through the summer, dollar cost averaging, we got into DeSci, saw 30, 20, 40 X's. Most people were sidelined out saying that Bitcoin was gonna go to 10K. It never went to 10K. This is that opportunity. So get your portfolios ready, get those watch lists ready. Make sure you turn on those post notifications, subscribe to this channel, because I'll be dropping my $1,000 portfolio strategy this week, my VC strategy this week. We'll be going over altcoins I'm watching, what I'm looking to accumulate, the top underrated cryptos like Arbitrum, Say, Sui. We have so many ecosystem videos about to drop, and you guys need to be prepared to be able to accumulate this and take advantage of the opportunity. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.